I been hiding? Oh, still not right. I'm a very poorly man, I am. But it's now the 13th of April and I can't stay at home any longer. I've had a couple of local sessions, a bit of a local sort of estate lake I'm doing some filming on. Whether you see that or not yet, I don't know. But yeah, I'm at a lake 10 minutes from my house to try. Basically, I've been really ill. Had proper man flu job, bacterial chest infection that turned into, and I'm still not right now, which is nearly 3 weeks ago. It'll be 3 weeks tomorrow when I was sort of forced to leave. Where was I? I was going to that waterside fishery for that big common with Elliot and Stokesy and that, and yeah, I had to pull off, and I've not been right since, which is it's been a bit heartbreaking, to be honest. I'm not going to lie, because I'm not too sure what time this is coming out now, but you know, the last 2 weeks have been glorious, and I've been out all winter through the grimmest of weather, and I am playing the violin here because I've proper gone for it all winter, and then as it sort of came good, I feel like I've missed out on some really nice weather, and it's actually going back a bit grim now, you know, but it might do us a favour because it has warmed up a lot. You know, so maybe a little bit of rain and a bit of colder weather might just sort of send them back a little bit, and I'll have a bit of a munch, who knows. I don't know what's going on. I'm heading to Dinton anyway. Just stopped. I've got all my food, I've prepped all my van, tackled down, got a little 4-folding scope bed chair on, got all the, honestly, just packed it. You know, I've been in my winter sort of slumber gear for a long time, and this is going to be my first session really sort of tackled down, because this Park Lake, you know, Dinton requires that at times, I'm sure. I haven't fished there, haven't fished Dinton at this time of year, so but I do know, you know, them fish get around. There's going to be opportunities everywhere, and I'm the sort of person who like to move and jump on them opportunities. And there's only one thing going to slow you down, it's a load of kit that you don't need. So yeah, that's that. Just stopped off, got fuel, and also got some of this for the push bike, because the chain is very rusty and I've got a soil puncture in it. I've got some tyre welds, and hopefully that's going to sort it out. Just pulling up at Angling Direct in Crewe now, about to get myself a kilo of worms and a bit of sweet corn, and yeah, just for some upbaits and a little bit of that sort of attraction, that natural attraction. Now that the naturals are banned on there, sorry, when I say naturals, the maggots and casters get banned now, but you can still use worms, so it might be a little bit of an edge, who knows. Quick bites, worm chods or something, just good to have them and not need them for me. And yeah, a bit of corn for a bit of colour. But yeah, let's go and get some bits from AD, and then a nice 3-hour drive all the way down there. And one thing I will say is, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to vlog this, because I'm still not quite right. Really sort of just lacking energy. Got rid of the sort of hot and cold sweats and fevery type fluey stuff, but I'm definitely still lacking in energy. And also I've got a banging splitting headache right here in my sinuses. They're really bunged up, so I'm tanked up with Sudafed and all that. Got a load of nasal sprays and shit, so hopefully seeing the pond and seeing some fish is gonna draw some energy out of me, because as much as I love fishing locally, I've been planning on doing the spring on Dinton, and before you know it, 3-4 weeks time they'll be spawned, and I don't want to miss out on potentially that spike being, you know, 65 plus. Who knows how big it could be. It could be really big if it comes out pre-spawning, so that's what I want to go and give myself a chance at. That's the plan for the spring, so got to get to it. Bye. Angling Direct in Crewe. Let's go and get some worms. Here we go. Eat, sleep, repeat. Or in this case, eat, sleep, have 3 weeks off, repeat. Oh, come on, Scully. Got a bit more energy, getting a bit of a buzz on, but I don't know. Not feeling great, guys. I'm not feeling great. It's very busy, very busy, but stakes are high. Winter's over, potential British record. It's what it is. Spring is here. Let's go. Right, done about half a lap. It's pretty busy. Like I say, stakes are high, so it's going to be busy this time of year. So don't know. I'm just in the bay. The only place free really is the bay. Got 10-11 where I am now. There's next door, and then these two swims here. And yeah, just you know, there's always some fish in here. And you know, I've seen about 6 or 7 sharks. Only stood there probably 20 minutes out in the pond. See 6 or 7 booming out. So they're clearly out in the pond, but you just can't get anywhere near them. So kind of thinking, dropping here, there's a good chance I might back off. You know, the pressure and that, and getting this bay into this deeper water, it's dropping colder, the pressure's dropping, and we've got 20 feet of water out here. So sort of that's what's going through my head. Keeping my eyes and ears on here. It's a bit of a throwaway night, and I could do a night on White Swan and move over here in the morning, but I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be lazy, and I'm going to say, you know, I haven't got that much energy in me. I kind of want to reserve it. If I need to move, I want to move from here to here, you know, rather than, I don't know, and it's not an excuse. Well, it is, but it's not an excuse, it's a proper excuse. I probably shouldn't be fishing, but I just can't stay at home any longer, and I'm here. So I'm thinking, yeah, throwaway night in here. See if I hear them or see them, and go from there. I've only got probably an hour and a half of light now, so I've got to make a decision, really. We'll see. Having a little flick and weather around. Short. Do come in here short, and I've only got my soft rods on as well, so I don't want to be going to go out long if I don't have to. And I'm just thinking it's deeper water on this side of the pond, you know, low pressure, a bit of grim weather. They've been used to that sun the last few days, or last couple of weeks, sorry. So hopefully you feel a bit of pinch, you know what I mean, bit of rain, bit of low pressure, bit of overcast, like it's rolling in now. You want to get back in this deeper water, but there's a bar short here. I've come across it many a times when I've been in here winter zigging and that. Never actually leaded it up properly. Just led it all the way across. It's probably about 40 yards out. Led it all the way across, quite fresh weed, bit of candy floss weed. And as I've gone further right, started to find it sort of clear, not bringing any crap back around this sort of area out here. So I'm just going to investigate it a little bit more in depth, if you like. Get some exact position. Definitely lovely there. Nothing there at all. Shorter than I thought as well. Yeah, little noodle time, sort of balanced wafters, or budworm ones they are, but they match this just half an artificial corn on the top. These are budworm, but they match the old legacy. So I'm literally just gonna crumb a load of that up, chop a bit of that up, put a bit of that in, and put a bit of that in. Job's a good one. Let's go. Bit of chopped worm over the top, mixed in, bit of corn, bit of maize, and load of legacy, all crumbed up. That's a nice mix, that. Nice spring mix, nothing too heavy. 10 bombs over 3 rods I reckon to start. That will do. Sound. Cubs are good.
That's a lovely show.
It's not active. Don't think.
Oh.
Let's zoom right.
Oh. That is bang on my right hand rod. Bang on. They are on me. Got to be a bite to be had here.
Can't help but think it's game on this morning, especially after sort of thinking I'm getting turned over. I mean, obviously there's chances that I could have had a bite, but I did sort of put quite a bit of bait out, and it's very bitty, crummy stuff, and you're not going to mop up that easy. But yeah, especially after speaking to Miles, he's over on White Swan across the road, and he sort of reckons it does quite a few late morning bites, sort of 9-10 o'clock in this swim especially, which made me feel a bit better. But yeah, I don't know, I can't help but think if I'd have had some little brights on, you know, sort of alternate up baits, probably could have got a quicker bite by now. I don't feel like I should be getting bites. I mean, I should be probably. I've seen probably 8 or 10 definitely bang on my zone, which is enough. Like I say, that bait yesterday, shot worms, just crumb and chop, loads of corn and maize. There's a lot of pieces of bait there for him to be going at, and I've got to match the hatch on, haven't I, wafter, so it's not an alternate up bait that they're going to be drawn to instantly. At the same time, you know, I like the idea of that, because, you know, generally you might find that them smaller ones will go straight for the alternate sort of hook baits, pop-ups, so maybe, you know, these match the hatches is the way to go for getting one of them bigger ones to slip up. I don't know, you know, this is the first time I'm fishing in the spring, so I ain't got a clue. It's all learning for me. But yeah, I know them brights do work well on here. Miles caught a lot on the brights. You know, I just know that he uses mulbs everywhere. I don't need to punish him for that information. He only uses the old mulbs, so yeah, I know all his fish, you know, and he probably had a good couple hundred out here at least, I would have thought, probably more. And they would have all probably been on mulbs, so bright ones. But he went through a hell of a lot of carp. But to be fair, I don't mind catching a hell of a lot of carp out of here either. If the big ones turn up, they turn up. I definitely ain't saying I'm sat here trying to single out one carp out of bloody 300-400 or whatever's in here. That's for sure. I mean, I'd love to, don't get me wrong, especially if it's a British record. Right, hopefully there's a late morning bite on the cards. There's definitely a zone round to the right here that I've seen a few show on now. Short again that I want to investigate in a bit. But yeah, I've seen a lot of carp long on the same line that I'm on now. I think, why do I need to change up and go further when I've gotten sort of shorter? Obviously it makes life a lot easier and it's a bit more controlled in my water, whereas the ones I've been seeing further out are sort of borderline midway as the shelf comes up from that 20 feet to sort of 8 feet. So it's one of them. I'm sure someone will go over there today, but we'll see. Let's have some frosties.
And scrap that. I've got fruit and yogurt. My body is a temple of doom, of death. Come on.
Sit there and get wood. Oh, we're away now. What's been done? Mate, that was the savagest. That's got to be a bite.
We're going for it.
Little balanced noodles on some brights, a couple of the washed out pinks and a yellow. Miles reckons these are the ones on here. Obviously I've got corn in the mix as well, so I've got a yellow. Yeah, got the old putty on the hook. And yeah, a little lead shot, number one underneath them, just balances them out, buddy, lovely. This one will be cord. It's been tested a minute yet. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get this or not. Yeah. Get lovely. Just sitting lovely over the top of the hook. Just covering it up. Let's put them all in. And I'll show you. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. That one's cord a little bit, but after a while, that'll sit down anyway, so I don't mind. I knew there was one cord. Cord Van Dam, that one. But yeah, happy days. I'm gonna switch him over now because there's fish still showing out here, and I've definitely been done on that right-hander. And I just think, capitalise now. Let's have some bloody bites. Come on, the noodles. On the mugs. Which I said I wasn't going to use because I was trying to get a big one. Oh, how times change, eh? We want bites, it's spring! Right, let's see if I got royally done on this rod or not, eh? See what the up point's saying. See if the lead's still there. Absolutely bombed over. Hook point's gone to off. Little change in plan. There's a bit too much. These are just little tiny hinges with size 10, 11 ring swivels. I can't remember what they are. But yeah, there's just a little bit of floss on the hooks. Just, you know, like little candy flossy bits of weed might be a little bit, just sort of stopping the fish from just taking out. It felt clean. It's the sort of stuff that you wouldn't pull up off a little bit on a little bit of gravel, unless you put like the prongs on the leads and stuff like that. Yeah, it felt clean enough, and it was clean enough. But they'll rip it and rag it up. But, it probably played a part in me getting done and also not getting bites, but definitely getting done, you know what I mean? I can imagine it sucking it up, it maybe taking a bit of a flick out of the weed and not sitting in right. So yeah, confidence thing, get the pop-ups on, slow sinking, just balance it on that weed, and hopefully pick up the bites. We'll see. I've had a little lead up down to the right where I see them few. I found a nice little spot there, so I'm going to put two on it out there, one down here, see how it goes for the day. And yeah, probably have a little siesta because I'm knackered. Oh, that's slackline this time. Oh, look at that horizon. What the hell have you done there, Scott? My bad. I should have set the camera up, eh? I'm just going to put them all back out on that zone. And sort the rest later on, maybe go down to the right. Never know in the spring. Never know.
doing down there?
I fell over.
What you fell over for?
Oh my days, he's got it. Oh, you snake! That was funny. Now, don't I? Oh, I hope, can you see that on the camera? Please say no. Oh, you can, you no! Can't believe we got that on footage. Oh, look at that. I'm wet through whole pants, but we've got one. So I'm buzzing on the pink bulb like Miles said as well. Oh, we'll take him, up grey one. Oh, lovely. Mega. Oh yeah, you do. First one off the deck from Dinton, yeah. Stay with it, mate.
Go on, boy.
Aye.
Didn't know you could catch them off the bottom, mate.
You zigged them earlier.
My hand's a bit shaky on that, to
You're
be
right,
fair.
mate. On,
Didn't know my mate was phoning me. He's at the shop.
All right.
That's why I was answering. Well, you got a fish out.
Right.
Really at the back end there, it was.
Got the video, yeah? Yeah, boy.
Go on, boy.
She goes. It's 61 day.
Go on, boy. How did you get so wet then, boy?
Oh, just fish was splashing me a little bit. Right, getting back out. Fresh rig on a pink. Was in that little tweak on the pop-ups, noticing them bits of weed on the hooks. Made all the difference. That there's definitely bites, more bites to be had on the cars this morning, I think. But obviously not knowing there's that little bit of low-lying weed. Made the tweak. I reckon that made all the difference. And I got 2 more nights in here if these fish stay around. Game on, but great, it was the left hand spot and I only had 1 rod on that one. Try not to fall in, eh? Hello! This is my first carp for a while. I actually had a nap. Probably about 3 now, I reckon. 3:34. I had a lovely nap because my first nap was disturbed by an absolute ripper, followed by a dip in the ice tank. But yeah, just sort of been sat here having a cup of tea for the last sort of half hour, 45 minutes. Waking up a bit as you do after an afternoon siesta, because I did not sleep great last night. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Don't know if I mentioned that I'm rough as toast, but yeah, I didn't sleep great last night. I ended up till bloody 1:30 or something, and then obviously I was back up at 5:30, 5:45, and yeah, I needed a little nap. I deserved it. But yeah, obviously buzzing caught my first one on the deck from Black Swan. So obviously all the fishing I've ever done from here has been winter zigging. So that, but I have also been done. Got done, sorted that problem out. I believe them little low line pop-ups over the top of that weed is the one. So definitely more bites could be on the cards. You know, come tomorrow morning if the same happens again. So what I'm going to do is repeat the process. The good thing is I got done on the right hand spot, which I only had one rod on this morning, where I saw the majority of the shows. Caught one on the left hand spot, and where I'd only seen a few shows. And then obviously I found this other spot down to the right where I heard a couple and then seen a couple. And yeah, Miles put me on that direction. I hadn't been looking down there because it's behind these trees, and he said, oh, don't forget about that right hand side. And I did look at it yesterday and sort of thought, oh, I bet no one really fishes down there. And he reckoned there was a good zone down there. So yeah, I'd led up and I found a nice little sort of plateau-y sort of zone where I'd sort of, once he'd mentioned it, I sort of stood down there this morning and started looking, and I did see one or two around it, not bang on where I found the spot. But, so yeah, basically I've got 3 spots, so I'm just going to repeat the process, but this time obviously with the pop-ups. Now I've got the mulbs on, they're sitting nice, but I've got a feeling they might start to dip overnight. You know, a 12 milli sat with a size 4 underneath it. Well, what's going to tell me is when I bring these in at about, probably going to bring them in about 5 o'clock and redo it all. So I'm going to test them in the tank and see how they. Sorry, I thought I see something. There's a bird. Yeah, I'm going to test them in the tank, see how they're sitting, see if they've started to claw over. If they have, I'm going to have to put a bit of foam up their arse and make them sit nice and taut, because we can't have that happening overnight, because again it's going to start to hook up onto any weeds or anything that are down there. So yeah, that's the plan. Repeat the process baiting wise, repeat the process with regards to the fishing on the little hinges, on the pastels, and that's it. An extra spot down to the right hand side. Nothing else to report. Hopefully the fish are playing ball still. I have just seen one literally about 5 minutes ago off to my left here, 50 yards out. So they're still here. I know they are. Hopefully they're up for a grub again tonight and in the morning. And hopefully one of them big girls is about. There's just plenty of them in here. Eggy lid. Fresh mix. Same as last night. Chops, crumb, legacy that is. And then bit of worm chop, bit of maize, bit of corn. And that's it. Just going to put a bit of water on it, make it a bit stodgier. Just get it down. Don't want too much spread on it in the toe. Now this wind's picked up a little bit, so. And that's that. Put that over all 3 rods, that. What, quarter a bucket? 6-7 spons over each. Yeah, let's go. Gonna have some chicken wraps. Gonna have a corn on the cob, a garlic mushroom, because I'm gonna use this is garlic butter. I'm gonna use that on the corn on the cob as well. Cajun chicken breast to go in the wraps. The mouth's watering, sorry. I'm gonna put a couple of these minted lamb steaks on, and one of these pork, and then have the same tomorrow, but I've got lamb instead of chicken. Sick.
Keep seeing them, man. Pretty sure there's a hatch going off right there.
see some coots pecking on the surface, that's why, by the way. Oh no. Fizzing on. Right on that willow. Interesting.
Get the bigger one, common this time as well. Buzz in. Let's go. Same rod. Come on, the hinges. Right, PVA bag rig going out. So, thought process being, just got done on that left-hander, and if you remember yesterday I got done on a rig in the morning that had been out all night. I think what's happening is, like, that rod that's just gone again has only just gone out, if that makes sense. So therefore the hinges just settled onto, because I've got eelgrass there. Sorry about the lens, by the way. Got eelgrass, and eelgrass, for anyone that knows what it is can be a bit of a nightmare. So what I'm presuming is happening is overnight, or after a certain amount of time, eelgrass is the stuff that just sits up strandy. You don't really feel it with the lead. And like I said, I think what's happening is over time the hinges are working their way into the eelgrass. So obviously it moves around, there's fish feeding, you know, all that. So I feel like it's affecting the hook mechanics, the rig mechanics. So after a certain amount of time, whereas with a bag, it'll just sit there as long as it needs to, hopefully. Just doing it on this left-hander, obviously just threw a fresh hinge out on the one that just caught on again. Something to try, you know. Super confident in bags anyway, especially fishing on a bar in at 11 wraps in eelgrass. It's confidence, like that's confidence in a bag right there, you know. I'm not going to do any super duper trust me, I'm not going to do any super duper rig bag. So we've got to go on 11 wraps. Lick and twist. Take that air out. Take that air out. Put a couple of holes in the and ping them out there. Hopefully that makes sense, you know. You know, in my head last night I was thinking, oh, you know what, if I don't get bites tonight, I'm gonna redo them first light. I feel like the eelgrass is taking them in. Right, let's get it out anyway. One solid bag with a little pink mulb in the bottom there, if you can see it. Ooh, mulby lid. Right, let's get it out there. Come on, one chuck, Scott. I swear to God, right, I've just walked down to pick this right-hander up to redo it because it's the last one that's been out all night. And as I've gone down there, the bobbin's gone whack like that, rod's sort of bent like that, and then come back. I thought, I've been done. And literally just what I was talking about, the ones that have been out all night, that's why I'm redoing it. It went whack like that. I think I've got the bite on the GoPro so you see it. And look, this is what I'm on about. See what I mean? It's just been sat there, lead's gone, 100% done. It's just affecting them hook holes so much. Hook's gone over to so yeah, it's about them fresh rigs or bags, I think. It's got to be. I'm probably going to put a bag on this one, just because I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to put a bag on it. Just a bit more confident it's definitely fishing no matter what. Yeah, could be the one. I can't believe I've been done 3 times now. But you've got to, you know, I'm not to know. You ain't feeling that with a lead until you've sort of gone through this motion, but you've got to make the change. That's the main thing, you've got to make the change. And that's what I'm doing. So yeah, bag on that, get it out down the right-hander. So that's all 3 spots doing bites now. Conditions are sick, overcast, pressure drop. Oh, come on, the big uns.
I ain't ever seen so with bag tied like this, Lid.
Savage, dude.
Behave. Come on.
Is it focusing like that
Yeah,
little green box, yeah?
Yeah.
Shoot. How do you look it?
Yeah, not too
tight,
bad.
That's it.
I'm going to go a little.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me have a quick
Do you want
look.
to do the other side?
Alright, have a quick look. Press play there.
And I'm a
She
bit
looks
lighter.
sweet. Nah, she looks sweet, mate. Absolutely spot on that. Sec. Just drop down a little bit, you know. That's it. So a bit more power. That's it, mate. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
These are good. One more.
Oh,
One more
it's-
for luck.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look, mate. Not that it matters, but yeah,
I
she's.
missed the top of your head off that one.
Oh yeah, that's spot on that, mate. Absolutely sick. Thank you. One last look, Lid. Buzzing. Let's get it back. Let's get the bigger one out. Look at that. So it's come nice and central, mate.
That's it.
That's it. Go there, mate. Yeah, that's it.
That's
Take-
it. I just want to
shoot. Just shoot a load off from there, mate.
Yeah, come in. That's it.
You're alright, mate. Just keep them central.
Yeah.
Honestly. Let's have a quick look, mate, if you don't mind. Oh, that one's out of focus. Them ones are alright. Yeah, sweet. I've definitely got
You
a
want a couple
couple of that
more?
side. Yeah, no, we'll do the other side now. I've definitely got a couple of that side, mate. Thank you. Oh, I'll keep going all red and that here. Sweet. Yeah, just do that. I'll tap that box once I've got it up in position. Just
Yeah.
tap it on the fish.
Get it nice and green. One more. There you go.
Have a quick look. And this is, that's it. This is number 3, this one. Oh, look at that. Yeah? Yeah. That'll do, mate.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's get it going back. You on you. Sweet, thank you. Eggy lid.
That is bang on. That left-hander. Bang on. It's gonna fizz up. Watch now. Watch the fizz. Come on, the fizz. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you get down there trashing that PVA bag. Sick. Oh, it's happening. It is happening. Come on, the big heads.
Oh, I'm soaking sweat through. Trainers fully wet. Pants are fully wet. Jumper's just getting through to my t-shirt now. I need to change clothes. Oh, it's nice though that this sort of plan's come together. Obviously from when I got here, said about the weather change, the pressure change, blah blah blah. I mean, don't get me wrong, the fish might have already been here, but definitely feels like they've turned up and it's happening. So yeah, it's always good when a sort of plan, if you like, comes together. Especially now I've sort of feel like I've sussed the getting done. I haven't been done, especially not 3 times in a long time. You know, but obviously as soon as I saw that eelgrass I knew that something had to change. But I'm thinking that the bags is the way, just because they can sit there all night and still be fishing if they're not getting touched. Whereas the hinges, it's a bit more of a, you know, you might have an hour or 2 before they start to work their way through that eelgrass. You know, even if you critically balance them baits, they will still make their way down there, you know, with a bit of toe in the water, fish feeding, you know what I mean? It starts to drop. The other thing you could do is sort of fish off the lead, if you like, pop up off the lead, but then you run the risk of foul hookings and stuff like that. And, you know, the eelgrass might be taller in places, who knows? So, yeah, I think the bags is the one. But we'll see. It will happen one day when I point at the rod, it'll go. Oh. It's been a quiet day, quiet afternoon. It's 4 o'clock now. Nothing's happened. I haven't been seeing many, but at the same time I still feel like there's fish here and bites to be had, potentially. Now I have got only 1 on a hinge and 2 bags out. Now I haven't technically had a bite or been done, caught or been done on a bag yet. So maybe they're disappearing and the eelgrass is swallowing them up. That's what I'm starting to think. So, last port of call is 16 millies, because I did catch on a 16 milli earlier anyway, but these are super critically balanced. I've put putties on and then trimmed the putty down with the old scissors, like trimming little bits off just to get it super balanced. So I've been testing them in there. So I'm going to put 10-inch booms, big long booms they are. So anything, as soon as it touches it, it's just going to rest down on that weed and settle over the top. Put quite a big aggressive long curve on them, so they're sitting well proud of anything. Hopefully that could be the game changer, we'll see. I know it's taken me a while to crack it. Well, at the end of the day I've caught a few, but I'm trying to capitalise. I'm in the swim, there's fish here, been done a couple of times. There's certainly, I don't get done like that, I do not get done like that. There's something causing it, it's definitely that eelgrass. And I'm trying to find the solution, and hopefully that's it. I'm working through it. So yeah, I'm going to wind them in, wrap them up, get straight back out, same spots. Not going to put any more bait out for now anyway, and go from there. We'll see. Got my slippers on, by the way, because I've done all my footwear in. I don't think the bags will be fishing, but they'll be buried in a lot of crap. So it's only short, but it's a lot of it. The fish are obviously gorging in it. But anyway, let's do it. Let's get these in and get them redone. Right, so I just love getting wet. It's bloody raining. That's what she said. Big old long hinges. 16mm Siggy squids and foam nugget. Hopefully going to do the trick. Sorry to be that guy. Sort my rods out with my arms on. That annoys me when I'm on the other side of the lake and someone's doing it. They're not that loud though, it probably sounds 10 times loud on there. Promise you. All we can do for now. I think I've sussed it. I think that's the way to do it. We'll see. That sky's looking awesome. Come on, the big carp. This is big carp weather, man. Come on. There's the weather. BBC weather. What have we got? Come on. This is so sick, man. I'm absolutely buzzing my head off. I feel like death. Pressure's 994, 40 mile an hour wind kicking in tight. Bro, let's have it. Come on. So sick. Big dirty subway just blasting out of nowhere. Oh, it's a boomer. Oh, it's a boomer. Heard that one come out. Just slightly right of me, that is. Where's he going to fizz up? Where's he going to fizz up? Go left. Grebe at the back there. Sorry about the phone. Siku. Hello. Chubby lit. There we go. The old garlic butter ready to go on. The old mushroom and them. Corn on the cobs, chicken, Chinese pork, lamb kofta kebabs, one man barbie. Let's go. Smash this in. I'm going to smash the bait in. I'm just prepping it all up now. But yeah, I'm going to eat the barbie now because it's ready. Get the bait out, catch a big and job's a good one. Pretty much done wigging this barbie. Bait's prepped, no worm tonight, just chop and maize and crumb. Obviously going to dampen that up. Only like a quarter of a bucket there, sort of 3-4 spoms over each rod I reckon. Job's a good one, just repeating it. Eat, sleep, catch carp, repeat. Bit of a wind been kicking in last night. Wow. Whew. It has been blowing, son, I'm telling you now. It's cutting right through this gap as well. So the bivvy door right up. But yeah, let's have it. I've seen one. We just not far away from our left-hander, so. But can't help but feel these rigs need redoing. If I'm seeing carp still by 7 o'clock and not had bites, or if I've not had bites by 6:30, 7 o'clock, when I feel I should be getting them. But regardless of that, I think I'm just going to redo them at 6:00, 7 o'clock. Hopefully get one before that would be bloody lovely, wouldn't it? But yeah, it just seems like them fresh rigs going out, fresh up baits, strictly balanced, is what I need. This wind's sick. Some weather that. Oh, they're here. Stacked, I reckon. Just seen 2 already. Definites now. And again then, you must have seen that. They're just short here.
say short, some of them have been a bit further, but they are stacked here. Out to me left. Wow. Oh, there's one straight in front of me. F now, they're going mad. Mental. That was one on me. That was one on me. Oh god, I'm just gonna get the camera ready to I'll tell you what, I'll just roll camera on me spot, and if I get a bite I can just zoom out. Let's have a look. So yeah, that's alright. And then I'll zoom into that. Is that good? That to that? Yeah. That's about me, I think. See if we get any shells. They're just poking their heads out. Oh my god, I can't believe how many it is. I think these rods need redoing. Your eyes out for me. Right, here we go. I've added like 6 feet onto my wraps to allow for this crosswind. Hopefully she goes down nice.
It's only a little one. Can't see. Oh yeah, she's nailed. On the pink. No, she didn't like that net. I know she's nailed though. I know she's nailed. Come away, come away, come away. Trying to swim in the net. Oh, woo! Ew. Chaos. Chaos. Sick.